conference this weekend from Sherry Parker Lee Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee. A top 5 showdown between the Lady Vols and the Georgia Bulldogs. Two teams with their eyes set on a trip to Oklahoma City, and we get the matchup.
Maybe Georgia was a little bit surprised as well, expecting Gottschall here in game 2.
And a strikeout on the first at bat gets Davis looking one down. Georgia lineup, it has been relatively unchanged since March 8th on a ground ball to third and an easy play from Gibson. 2 down.
Man, Arkansas had a great game plan.
That is a rocket up the middle by Jada Kearney. And a 2-out single keeps the inning alive now for Jaden Goodwin. 7 innings of work now. Backhanded it short. Mealer on the first in time. And Orsini pitches around a 2. Longest in the country. It was snapped last weekend in a Game 3 loss to Auburn.
Well, and there have been a couple of surprises for Georgia as Kerpix gets a strikeout indeed on that changeup, but it's that they didn't have to face
Mooney coming. And a 1-out walk drawn by the Tennessee first baseman. Early in 2024. Gibson in the right field. And Kearney makes the catch, leaping in the air just ahead of the warning track. 2 down.
such a good swing by McKenzie.
Takes the 2-1 in the left field and down for a base hit. 2-1 and 2 out now for Destiny Rodriguez.
Well, and a couple of early adjustments.
1-2, flare in the left field. Armistead is back on it and called off by Jaden Goodwin. And Kerpix pitches around a walk as Sidney Chambly leads it off and rips it past the shift for a leadoff single. So back-to-back inning, infield drawn in. And that did not hit the bat, and the runner advances. That's heads-up base running by Sidney Chambly, moving into scoring position. Charlie Orsini in her first SEC start. Drawn in as they have been for the first 2 batters of this inning for Georgia. 2 on and nobody out. And that pass gets past Katsoyanopoulos, and both runners advance.
Just a little bit wild.
In the right field, tailing towards the line, and it's a fair ball. 1 run is in. Here comes Kuma from second. It's a 2 RBI triple for Emily Digby.
This is exactly what Georgia needed. Doesn't just seem like just for this series, but needed for SEC play, needed to get back into feeling good about their year. Digby, the freshman, we were just bragging on her. Their home run off of Pickens and now a triple against Orsini to get Georgia on the board first. And most importantly, get those 2 runners in. The past couple of series, Georgia has been leaving a lot of runners on base. Really hard on that pitch in the offseason to get it down.
Gordon, a flare, left side, playable, and caught in foul territory. Too close to home for Digby to tag, and West
was a transfer, got her into the mix a lot too.
And she gets a strikeout on the outside corner. 2 down.
She's handled it well. Told her to stay positive.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Gottschall comes in and strikes out 2.
First pitches, just in general, whether it's a strike or not, you're able to work the pitcher, go deeper into counts.
Leadoff walk for Sophia Nugent. Second walk issued today by.
I feel like you can start Charlie Orsini and see how she does, and you're okay if you know she gives up a couple of runs, that we can bring in Gottschall and we have the offense to be able to come back. And Tennessee has also put themselves in a position to be up at the top of the SEC and winning.
I believe Sophia Nugent was just called out for leaving early, but we're going to take another look at this here. Karen Weekly getting an explanation from Cameron Ellison. Wow, that's really close, and probably why Karen Weekly jumped out of the dugout.
Yeah, you see, by about maybe a quarter of the arm circle, she's off right there. When
2-2 count. Fly ball, backhanded it short by Armistead, and now 2 down after the leadoff walk by Nugent was wiped away. Coming back from last year's Women's College World Series team, playing in different positions than they did a season ago. Not just the depth, Amanda, but the versatility. Second walk in the inning, and Katie Taylor into center. Tracking it is Chambly, and that ends the inning. Kerpix pitching around 2 walks. Georgia last year, and you ended up third-team All-American. This one is playable and caught on the run by Riley West, 1 away. Kearney handcuffed and popped up to first. 2 down as Pooney puts it away.
to play well behind her. They love to play hard for her. See her smiling, having a good time, but also this balance and mix of just this intenseness about her too.
How about another strikeout? A 1-2-3 inning for
with the transfer portal and great recruiting classes, things change drastically.
That is a great at-bat by Laura Mueller, a full count, and drills one up the middle for a leadoff single. Up the middle and through to center field. Back-to-back base hits on line drives up the middle. And now Tennessee in business. Gibson into left field. They will wave the runner in from second base. It's Mueller sliding in at home safely. And Tennessee on the board. McKenna Gibson. Dangerous spot for Kerpix. West, oh, what a play at third base by Sarah Mosley on a rope. 1 down.
These balls are all flying off the bats of Tennessee in this inning, and Sarah Mosley had such small time to react, didn't even just keep it in front, but being able to get an out on that crush ball, so important for Georgia in this inning to finally get an out. And she throws a good drop ball on both sides of the plate.
Rodriguez, a fly ball to Kearney in right field. Tagging up from third is Allen, and she will score to tie the game on a sac fly by Destiny Rodriguez. Nugent pops it up and caught by Walters. That ends the inning, but Tennessee plates 2. Slow roller back to her and flips it to first. Has retired all 7 Georgia batters she has faced. Back-to-back tappers to the circle. 2 down in the 4th. Has set down 9 in a row. Her 4th strikeout, and has Tennessee rolling. We will chat with
Any point in a game, you have a chance to turn it around.
It's Mosley at third. 1 down here in the 4th. Tennessee plating both of their runs last inning. And more soft contact. 2 down.
Exactly what Georgia needed, and Gabby was 40, so increments of 10.
And Alana Leach pokes it over the head of Jaden Goodwin. Rounding second, and she'll stay put. It's a 2-out double for number 10.
See it? Because she had a great at bat.
And Mueller goes down looking. A big-time strikeout to end the inning by Shelby Walters.
Mentality, but Gottschall working to get ahead.
Line drive into left field, at the wall and gone. A home run for Sarah Gordon And Georgia takes back the lead. That got out in a hurry.
Working from ahead. This is an 0-2 count changeup that just stays flat about belt. Look at the location of this pitch, about belt high. And Sarah Gordon says, thank you. I'm about to put that over the left center field wall and give my team the lead. Mega swing by Sarah Gordon. This is a Georgia.
That on a fly ball to the left side, caught by Laura Mueller, one down. It's a Georgia team, man. 3-2, high fly ball, shallow center field. It's Leach, 2 gone. Bat coming. And Mosley lifts it into left. Riley West, gloves for out number 3. Georgia takes the lead as we head into the bottom of the 5th in a top 5 showdown. A series in which, as you referenced, many people thought Georgia was going to win. They were surprised that the Razorbacks came into Athens and won. Walters with a strikeout, her second. Alyssa Lang, Steffi Sorensen in Cleveland for the Final Four. Oh, look what I found, says Shelby Walters, 2 down. 1 to Riley West. Backhanded at first, bobbled momentarily by Digby, but takes it to the bag. 9 pitches in a 1-2-3 inning for Shelby Walters. The 2-2 from Gottschall. Handcuffed, flared to short, and Mueller is there, 1 away.
Home. Those new seats out in right center too. That as Gottschall gets the strikeout, but this ballpark has just really grown and transformed over the past few years. But
by Georgia. And a big time strikeout, the 6th of the game for Peyton Gottschall. But those are all top 25 RPI teams. And all out-of-conference games that bolster your NCAA tournament record.
A win here against Tennessee, that would be a top 10.
To center and caught! Bouncing off the wall is Sydney Chambly, tracking it like a heat-seeking missile. What a play! And
they missed her a little bit. She was injured, didn't have her for a few games, but got her back in the midweek game and tracked this ball back and then just gave in to the wall, knowing that when she hit the warning, good night play right there as well.
And a slow roller back to Walters. Another 1-2-3 inning for Shelby Walters, who set down 7 in a row. And we head to the 7th. Hard grounder to second. It's Rodriguez to first, 1 away.
Crazy how a game has the potential to come down to just one.
And the play of this freshman, Emily Digby, this series has been spectacular. Pops it out to third, but has produced 3 of Georgia's 4 runs scored in the series so far.
Today it has been spectacular. There it is again.
And strikeout number 7 for Peyton Gottschall. And she gives the Vols a chance. Final 3 do the 1-2. Taylor whiffs, strike 3. 1 down in the 7th for Shelby Walters. Here's Kiki Malloy. And Leach goes down swinging. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the 7th for Shelby Walters. This stadium this year. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. Walters with 3 straight strikeouts in the inning to pick up a Game 2 victory and tie this series at 1 apiece.
You asked mid-game what needed to change for Georgia. Who do you look to? And my answer at that time was Shelby Walters. She set the tone when she came in. She was aggressive. She pitched like she wasn't scared to lose. She pitched like she wanted to be a leader for this team. Struck out the side in the bottom of the 7th inning. It's a 1-run game, but she pitched like she had a 5 or 6 run lead. Shelby Walters brought the energy, the momentum to Georgia, and it was her energy that passed off to Sarah Gordon, who hit the home run that ended up being the game winner.